Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I mentioned that I was going to make the stocking from the Christmas, what's it called? The Christmas collection gift box die set. That's basically this one here. And I'll just quickly take it out the packet. I've already done the gingerbread one. I've already done the candy cane, and I had the pieces cut out for the stocking, but I didn't get around to making the actual gift box. So this is what I'm going to be making in today's video. And if I just quickly show you the dies, so it has 3 different boxes that you can make. Today I'll be making this one, and I'll run through all the pieces that I'm using for this particular project. And basically I've got all my pieces cut out, and it's literally just a case of constructing the box. So for this project you will need, in order to make the stocking, you will need 3 of these panels. It's been very dark the last few days where I am, and the lighting hasn't been great, so I will try and do my best to avoid as many shadows as possible, but unfortunately it's not always possible. So you need 3 of these large panels with the glue tabs on both ends. You need 3 of the smaller panels with the teeth, the tabs on one end. You then need 3 of the decorative panels if that's what you're using, or you can just cut out plain pieces of patterned card if you like, but I've matte and layered the die, so I've got 3 of those. I've got 3 of the smaller ones for the lid, and then I've cut out 2 of the larger stockings, and then I've cut out the second size down stocking just to mat and layer. And then I've cut out the actual stocking, and there is a verso die in the set which you can use to do the trimmings on your stocking. So I've used some patterned paper for that. And then for the base, I've got 2, just get these in order. I've got 2 of the second size down for the base. You need 2 pieces. I've got 1 in patterned paper, and then you need 2 apertures, but I'm actually using 4 apertures. And the way you create the apertures is basically by aligning your second stocking down and your third stocking down. You basically line them up, and then you can create the aperture. So I'm using 4 of those instead today, instead of 2, which is the instructions say to use 2, but I'm using 4. Okay, and then I've cut out some holly leaves also that I thought I'd stick on the stockings. So I am using a coral pink Craft Perfect, pistachio green Craft Perfect, ivory white in 250 GSM, and some patterned paper for my stocking. So what we'll do is construct, if I move all of this out of the way, that's the larger one, we're not using that one yet. So we are going to use the second size down, the 2 pieces, that is the second size down. And for those, you need 3 of the larger panels. I've already burnished my glue tabs on one side. I haven't done this side yet. I'll do that after. So all you need to basically do is, and again, these glue tabs here, I'm not actually folding, or I'm not folding any of them. I'm just keeping them straight. But all you're going to do is apply some glue to those tabs, and then just line it up to that score line there. Make sure everything lines up nicely. I'm just going to stick these on. Then just press down. So then we are going to take one of the stockings, and basically I'm going to work my way around. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at one of these ends here. Actually, I might start there. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to apply glue to the first few tabs. You just need a dot of glue. I'm just thinking I might start it at this end actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a flatter side. So all I'm doing is just holding that down and gently pressing against it. Use your precision tool if you need to, just to help you so those glue tabs grab. Then I'm just going to go around and apply some more glue to these tabs. And then just work your way around. Apply some more glue so I can get this bit done in one go. Just gonna work around. And then just push against the panel. And then try and hold it. Just waiting for that glue to grab. Go in with your precision tool. You can do this with thicker cardstock if you want to, but I prefer to use 216 GSM Craft Perfect. So I'm just going to go around the rest of it. And then gently work my way around, wiping away any excess glue. These gift boxes are so adorable, so cute. I absolutely love the candy cane one. It is just absolutely adorable. Where you've got some of these curves, just hold it, because obviously there's going to be tension on the card to want to bounce off from where you're trying to stick it down. So hold it for a bit. You can use red liner tape, but the reason why I haven't used red liner tape is because I find with red liner everything looks a bit lumpy and bumpy because there's curves. Your red liner, you have to cut a lot out. So, and I didn't like the look of it. I did try it with red liner, but I wasn't happy with the finish that I got. It might work for you. I prefer to use Nouveau Deluxe for most of my projects. So then work your way around. Just going to apply glue to these bits here. I should get glue up the side there, right that way, and then again going back round, and then just holding that in place. And as I said, where you've got the curves, there is going to be tension where the card wants to pop back out, so just hold it. Go in with your precision tool. So then you will have something that looks like this, and then all I'm going to do here is apply some glue on this tab here, and then just press down. Like so. Let the glue grab. So it should look something like this. So now all I'm going to do is take two of these apertures, and then I'm just going to glue two together. I think this will be my last video for this weekend. I don't have any other projects that I'm working on, because everything I needed to work on is done. So I'm just going to put this down and then just press down. So I'll let that dry for a second. While that's drying, I'm just going to go round, and these glue tabs, I'm just going to fold them in and then flip them back out again. 1 second, I've just noticed a couple of glue tabs here. Let's glue those two down again. If any of your glue tabs do pop up, just press them back down again. See another one there. Don't see any other loose ones, no. So going back to these tabs, just going to go around and press those in. And as you can see, I'm not using a precision tool. I'm just literally pressing down as far as it will go, just gently, not even pinching it or anything, because I want it to be a nice, neat finish. Sometimes when you're working with curves, when you use a precision tool to press down on your tabs, what I find is you get a very, obviously where you get a crisp line, when you go to put something else on top, sometimes it can be a little bit too harsh. So I try and avoid where there is curves that I'm working with. I try and make sure that I don't use a precision tool. I just go in with my hand. So I'm going to stick this inside for now, so I don't have to fight with it after. Let's stick that in for the time being, and then I'm just going to go around bit by bit. And then I'm just going to basically, so as it stands, that's a nice fit. So it should fit nicely at the top. So let's just loosen that out again. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go in. I'll start from the top. So if I start from here. And then I'm basically going to put my hand in, raise this up, and then I'm just going to work my way around. And even if you get glue on these bits, it doesn't really matter because you're going to use another aperture to cover everything. So don't worry too much about getting glue everywhere at this stage. Oh, I've just pulled it off again. Right, let's start again. Just roll some of this glue off my finger. Right, let's start again. Again, you just pressing everything down gently. I'm just going to apply glue to these bits. And as you'll see, I'm going at it from both ends and then working my way down. So when you get to the curves, this is where you'll get a bit of tension. So this is where you just need to give it a few more extra seconds so it grabs. Push it in and then just hold them down. Gently massage it in. And just remember, there will be tension. It's going to want to bounce back because it's not, it's a curve. So it's going to want to bounce back. So just hold it. these ones. Look, are you snoring? Are you snoring? Bless her. She's snoring. Right, same again on this side. Just hold it down until it grabs. Getting glue everywhere like I normally do. So I just need to roll this glue off my hand. So then gently work around the rest of it. Just going to gently press those ones down. And then I'm just going to do the same again on this side. And once this part is done, this is the hardest bit, by the way. Well, I say hardest bit, but you know, it requires a lot of patience. And just be gentle with the cardstock. Don't stretch it too much by being too harsh with it. Just let it naturally flow against your aperture, because you want everything to fit nicely. Okay, so that's the only thing about using adhesive Nouveau Deluxe. You just have to be obviously kind to your glue, and yeah, you do get quite a bit of glue all over your fingers. I wish I kept the one I made with the red liner tape. Like I said, you can use red liner tape. There's nothing wrong with it because it does help with the grab, and then you can apply glue to your red liner tape. I just personally found it too, it made my project too lumpy, and I didn't want gaps. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way around, gently pushing against those tabs. Nearly there, guys, with this one. Don't want any creases on the card. Massage that crease out. So like I said, even if you've got messy glue and what have you on this part, it doesn't really matter because it's all going to get covered up in a second. Right, so as you can see, it has got lots of messy glue. However, this is all glued down really nicely, leaving a nice edge all the way around. So what we are going to do now is, I think the best thing to do is to stick this down. So I'm going to stick this down because it will give it a bit of strength. So let's do that now. And by the way, the other thing I was going to mention is this is not a symmetrical pattern. So there are certain things to ensure you do while you are gluing this down, because as it stands now, the good side is facing up and the rough side is facing down. So the good side is on this side and then the rough side of the card is on this side. So I'm just going to place that over there like so. And just make sure I get my precision tool and gently press down around the edges. Like so. Then hopefully you should get something. Oh, hold on. There's something that's popping here. Let's glue those bits back on. Once we put the second aperture on, that's going to seal all those tabs in anyway. So let's do that now. Get your second aperture. And then I'm doubling them up. So I'm going to apply some glue all around the edges. And then join those two together. And then basically that is just going to go on top, just so it covers up all your workings, like so. So let's do that now. Just going to, if I can take this piece off again, because I've noticed a slight gap. Okay. Yep. Right, I'm sorry. I'm just going to quickly fix this bit because I don't want that gap there. I'm just going to go back in and just hold that for a second. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to do the same with this one. Bear with. Just gently taking that back off. Just going to apply a tiny bit of glue there. And then push that back in. Just going to take this one off as well. And the thing is, you know, if you're gentle, you can remove them gently and go and fix them if you need to, like I am right here. So again, I'm just going to push that in. There we go. Right. So now I'm ready to apply glue to this aperture and stick this down. And then I'm just going to work my way around and just stick that down. Give it a good press down and make sure nothing is starting to lift. So now obviously where you've got 4 layers of apertures on there, you've got a lot of strength there now, so that's great. So there we go. Right, so while that is drying, we are now going to do the lid. So we have got 2 of these and we're doing exactly the same thing. So what I might do for this part, because you've seen me do this now, what I might do for this part is just show you quickly. So when you're doing the lid, remember the good side is facing up. The teeth need to go around the good side. So in other words, it needs to look like this around your box. So what I'm going to do is, we started at this end, didn't we? Like so. So what I'm going to do, I just want to make sure my lines are going to be, yeah. So what I'm going to do is put glue, make sure your sock is facing good side up. Actually, hold on, we need to glue these bits on first. So remember, line it up and then press down. Line it up and then press down. Okay, so we are going to just make sure. So I'm going to start it from here. So I'm going to apply glue to a few tabs to begin with, not to all of them, because I want to secure that bit first. Oh, it's like a long snake. Right, make sure. Okay, we'll start here. So all you're doing is basically sticking those tabs down on your good side. And then flip it over, and then you can work on the rest. It's because it's not a symmetrical design, so the chances are what you'll find is you end up sticking this down the wrong way, and then you have to cut more out and then start the lid again. Work your way around. Apply the next lot of glue. And then work your way around. just going to apply glue to those last 3 tabs. And then work your way around. To get glue everywhere, but that's okay. And then all we are going to do is apply glue to the tab here, and then we're just going to join those pieces together, and that then is going to form our lid. So then let's attach this piece on. I'm just going to press that down. So now that's done, just make sure everything fits, which it does. So now we're going to decorate. Now I've just noticed that my sides aren't all level, even though I tried really hard, but that's okay. We just need to make sure when we are doing, let's do the lid part first, when we are gluing these panels on, however we're gluing these panels on, that everything is done neatly and that the bottom and the top align nicely. So just going to apply some glue onto here. Just hold the ends down as well, because it's going to want to bounce. Not bounce as in like pop off. And then I'm going to put the last one on the lid. We're nearly done, guys, not long to go. I might speed up some of the tabby bits, the bits that were taking the longest, just to shorten this video a little bit. Okay, so that's the lid done. So what I'm going to do now is just make sure when my lid goes on that my panels align with my lid. So in other words, my panel needs to start there. So check that again. Okay. Just going to double check it. Perfect. So then I need to make sure the next one is going to start here. Okay. It just gives it a neater finish when you do it like that. So my next panel is going to start there. Follow it all the way around. And then the last one just line in that one there. And then we're just going to hold that while it grabs. And then we're just going to do the decoration on the top, and then we are done. This bit wants to pop, so let's put a bit more glue on inside there. I'm just going to press that bit down again. Okay, so hopefully that, obviously the glue's still a little bit wet, but that is how it's going to look. So then I'm just going to place this, which is just to add on the lid. And this should leave a nice tiny little border all the way around, which it does. So we are then going to stack these socks. These are the leftover pieces from the apertures. I didn't want to waste it, so I thought if I use them to stack, because then it gives a bit of dimension to my stocking. I'm going to stick this one on. So that just adds some dimension to my stocking. Let's stick this now down onto a green layer. Leaving a nice even border all the way around. Just noticed this side is starting to pop up. Oh. So then I'm just going to clip this round. And then I'm just going to stick some holly on. No, I think it just looks cute with one. So that then concludes my finished project. Just wants to pop. It's okay. Just need to hold it down and be kind to my glue. So that then finishes off my project, which is the stocking from the Christmas collection gift box die set. It closes beautifully. I do need to allow my panels to dry because I think that's what's making some of them pop. So that basically makes the stocking. What I will do is take a picture of it with the candy cane, and I've got a Christmas bell as well, because they're all in the same color theme, and I'm really happy with that. So just remember, if you want to get the perfect if you want to get it perfect without the gaps, the best thing to do is use 4 of these, and try and use 240 to 250 GSM stacked together, 2 for the bottom and 2 for the top, and it will really help get your box together. Try not to stretch your side panels when you're using 216 GSM, because if you stretch it, what you'll find is when you get to the end, that the panel is overlapping a bit too much. So then when you go to put your apertures on for the top, it's going to be too, there's just going to be not going to be enough side for you to then obviously put all the teeth around these. So I hope this was useful. I hope that you're able to get one made, and if you do share it on the Tonic Studios official Facebook page. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider it. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, and I really appreciate the support. So like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to receive notifications for future videos. And I will link the other 2 Christmas gift box to this video as well, so you can look back on my other videos that I've made for this particular die set. So again, a big thank you, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.